Joke's on you, horoscope. I have vivid, disturbing dreams every night. Well, hey guys, long time no see. I have a very exciting video today. Today we're gonna do my makeup based on my horoscope, or more specifically, based on my zodiac, which are two different things. Horoscope predicts what your day is gonna be like, or your week, or your month, or your love life, or sex life, or whatever, based on your zodiac sign, your natal charts, all of that shiz whiz. That's what we're doing. I got this PR package! Yay! I specifically told my manager that I wanted this to be held in its packaging because I was so excited to get this. Will knows that I was watching videos on this like last week, really obsessing over it. This is the Zodiac Collection by Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. It's her latest collab, and I have been so pumped to have this in my hands. I am not, by the way, like the biggest zodiac believer in the world. I think it's really fun. Asking what is your sign is sort of like LA aloha. It's kind of like, hi, how are you doing? How's your family doing? How's your sex life? All of that is encompassed in the question, what's your sign? Kathleen did such an amazing job on this palette and this entire collection. It has two lipsticks, two supernova shadows, which are really epic glittery shadows, two highlighters, and then the actual zodiac palette, which is personally my favorite part of the collection. This guy has so many beautiful colors. So many. And she specifically formulated each color to go with one of the zodiac signs. She did a little tutorial with some of these colors. I'm going to do an attempt at a tutorial with these, and I'm gonna use signs that are specific to my life. I am a Taurus. Hello, all of you bull girls out there. Will is a Pisces, so I'm also gonna use Pisces, which should be pretty fun. And yeah, I'll get into the rest of it in a close-up, but I think it's time to do my makeup based on my zodiac sign. Let's do this thing.
Now.
All right, give me keys. Thank you, ma'am.
That's right.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, have fun.
I will. This palette. Oh, I haven't touched it yet, and I have been rearing to get my hands in all of these shadows for a hot minute. So, if you don't know how zodiac signs work, natal charts work, any of that kind of stuff, I literally just Googled my free natal chart, and it took me to something called Astrocaf or something along those lines, and I just typed in my details when I was born, had to ask my mom when I was born, and she vaguely remembered 11 a.m., so I went with that. Where I was born, which was Little Rock, Arkansas, I was born May 3rd. So that means I am a Taurus, which is the sign of the bull. Typically means that I'm steadfast, bull-headed, homebody, question mark, etc., etc. If you want all of that information, let me tell you, there is a plethora of knowledge on the internet about all of this. So because I want to use a lot of colors in this palette, I found a couple signs that are important to my sign. And specifically those are Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces. Let me explain why. So obviously my sun is in Taurus, which is a fun sentence to say. But Taurus is also ascendant in Cancer, all right? So for whatever reason, Cancer is also associated with the time and place that I was born. I'm not good at these charts. My moon is in Gemini, which is interesting. I've always heard of Gemini as sort of being like a confusing sign, an unsure sign, and I feel that a lot in portions of my life, and I think that might be why I have the lunar Gemini. And then Taurus being ascendant in Cancer supposedly means that my urge to work towards a goal for success, accomplishment, and power is part of my makeup. I'm uncomfortable in any position in which you must take orders from someone else. All of that is apparently intrinsic in my personality, which is not untrue. I don't like taking orders, but I'm also easy to work with, so I don't know how those two things coincide. Pisces I want to include because Will is a Pisces, which is sort of fun. I think having a water sign as a boyfriend is particularly wonderful because he is incredibly romantic and wonderful and lovely, also highly emotional, which can be great, and also bad because I'm a Taurus, which is a, generally speaking, emotionally obtuse character. And I wouldn't say that's entirely untrue. I thought about also taking my friend's zodiac signs and doing a whole tutorial on that. That might be cute as well, so maybe that'll be like a second part of this, because I don't know, there's just something about this that's just so fun to play with. That's pretty much how I feel about astrology in general. Regardless of how much merit you put into it, it's just fun to explore. Everyone wants to have a category, everyone wants to feel like they fit into a box in some way, and humans crave community, and I think the zodiac signs give people community, so I got nothing wrong with it. No one's starting wars over zodiac signs, so I'm cool with it. No one's starting wars over zodiac signs.
No one's starting wars over zodiac signs.
No one's starting wars over zodiac signs.
I'm gonna start with Taurus all over the eye since it is my main bitch. Oh yes. I have a little bit of fallout, but I think it's because A, I didn't tap off my brush, and B, this NARS brush is maybe not the best brush to use with this. Oh, that's such a beautiful brown. So I'm gonna throw that on the other lid. I'm just going to blend that all out with a big fluffy blending brush. The funny thing is, a color like Taurus is something that I would wear all over my eye. Forego anything else, just wear that during the day because I love the look of just like a really nice warm earth tone. Oh yes, Kathleen, this is such a nice color, yes. I feel really proud that the Tauruses are representing this particular well-rounded eyeshadow. I think it's very indicative of how Kathleen feels about Tauruses. We're there, we got your back. We're like a good, stable friend to have most of the time, if we're not a little bit headstrong and, you know, strong-willed. Also, Kathleen's husband is a Taurus, so shout out to him. My Taurus people, I'm with ya. Okay, so that blended out like a dream. That was a delight. I think we should go in with Gemini. See what this looks like as a pop of color. I'm going to take on my finger Gemini, this beautiful gold, and just pop that right on my lid. On the ball of my eyelid. All right, moment of truth, make or break. Oh my god, okay, it's game over for you hoes because Kathleen just made the best gold eyeshadow I've ever tried. Usually golds really intimidate me, and I think they typically make my eyes look really muddy. Like, I have green eyes, and for whatever reason, a lot of times golds bring out more of the browns in my eyes and less of the green or the blue. And this has made my eye color pop. I don't know if you can tell, but whatever you just did, I am so happy about that. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Okay, that needs to be released in a single eyeshadow because that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna put the Cancer all over my eye. Feels weird saying that. I'm gonna put Cancer all over my eyes. But I'm gonna put it on my brow bone, inner tear duct, all that good stuff. And then I might go back in with Gemini and pop that on my lower lash line before Pisces, because Gemini is delicious and I wanna keep using it. But we're gonna put this beautiful little kind of frosty peachy pink, golden peachy pink on the brow bone and see if it just screws everything up. It seems like it's really one of the only colors in this palette that could be used as a highlight unless you were just going buck wild. So let's see, I wanna see how this is formulated. Oh wow. Oh yeah. I think at first I was a little wary because you have such a yellow gold on the lid that I didn't want the pink in this champagne-y color to bring out too much of I don't know, a contrast between the two. I didn't want there to be clashing, but they actually go really seamlessly together. And I think the backbone of Taurus has done something great with these shadows, if I do say so myself. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of the Cancer on my inner. I'm never gonna get over saying that I'm putting Cancer on my eyes. Just wanna point that out. So now I'm gonna put that on my lower inner. Ooh. Ooh. I think I want gold down there. I think the Gemini is gonna have to go down on my lower lid. It's gonna be a double lid, two-faced, the twins. I'm trying to make this relate to Geminis somehow. So, that looks beautiful. Living for the highlight, love. I'm gonna put that on my other brow bone as well. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna keep doing this until you recognize how beautiful this shine is. Oh, love, love. And I could see if you wet your brush and really packed Cancer or Gemini and put it on the lid, it would make it like, I'm sure, out of this world. Stars, astrology. Jokes. No, I'm gonna put Gemini more on this lid because I think I actually went a little bit heavier on this eye. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of it down here so that I can have a little bit of a gold moment before I go into Pisces and screw this whole look up. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put a little bit of Gemini on my brush and just pop that beneath my eyes. Y'all, I can't get over this. It's making my eyes look so much more green than like golds usually do. Gemini's showing its good side to me. Okay, now I'm going to take the Pisces and just pack this guy all under my lid. Just see what happens. You know, my under eye is basically gonna turn into an aquarium down here, but I think it should be okay. Kathleen is an Aquarius, which I actually think she saved one of the best colors for herself. I think this is the most beautiful. I would call this color cornflower blue because that's what I remember every Crayola crayon calling this color. This shadow, wait, I want to swatch this first just to see like what I'm getting myself into, you know what I mean? Okay. She's lit. Ooh. That is gorgeous. I don't know if you're seeing that. I would never wear this color normally. I have no excuse to wear this in my life, but I think maybe that's kind of fun with these palettes is that Colourpop and Kathleen sort of give you an excuse to try out a lot of colors you wouldn't normally try for the sake of supporting your sign, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, moment of truth. Is it just me, or have I been missing out on the color combo of a lifetime with this blue, aquamarine, and gold? Why have I not been just emulating what my eye color is? Because I feel like this is giving my eye life. It's living. I love this. Okay, wow, I'm just gonna put more on, just for the sake of doing it. Why not? Y'all, They were not playing with this palette. No, they were not. I'm living. The playfulness, the emotional aspects of the Pisces are just having a field day on my lower lash line, and I'm really, really living for it. Who knew that Tauruses and Pisces would go so well together? Am I right? To finish this off, I'm gonna actually go back in with Taurus and try to deepen up the crease just a little bit. It's not the darkest color in the world, but I think this look is very light and fun, and I don't really wanna go too deep with it. If I did want to, I would probably go in with the Virgo, but I don't need to do that. Also, I think Connor might be a Virgo. Shout out. Maybe that would be a really fun tutorial if I did all my friends, because I know one of my friends is a Sagittarius, the other one's a Libra, the other one's a Virgo, and I don't have any other friends. No, I'm kidding. I have lots of wonderful friends. But I'm gonna go back in with this fluffy brush and just kind of pop Taurus back into the crease just to re-emphasize and add a little more definition. Nice. Okay, the color story here is that there was a Taurus minding her own business, enjoying her pasture that she's had for years since she's a dedicated homebody. Maybe considered a little lazy to some, but really just trucks through life at her own pace. She meets a Gemini. Might be a little two-faced at first, but she finds that she's a fun, flirty friend. And they end up hanging out with Cancer, who I don't know that much about. I earnestly don't know anything about the Cancer sign, which is probably bad. And then they decided to go fishing, and they caught a Pisces, and it got so sad about being potentially eaten that it became friends with them and then cried and then got really happy at the same time and then fell deeply in love with the Taurus, and they had babies and they were half-breed, and it was not biologically possible, but it still happened. Color story. Instead of just like finishing and being done, because we love to beat a dead horse, I thought I would go in with this supernova shadow. This one is in Constellation. It's more of the rose goldy champagne color, and I think that might work. Hold the phone. I was actually originally intimidated by this color. This is the supernova shadow in Astrology. I was initially very intimidated by this, but now that I'm looking at this, this reminds me a lot of the tone of the gold in Gemini. This is a little more yellow, but I'm thinking it might look kind of cool in my eyes. I'm gonna put this just a little bit down on my lower lash line, just to see, just to be naughty. Let's be bad. Oh, smells like product. Whoa. Oh, wow. That took green gold to a new level. Okay, because that was really pretty, I really liked it, I'm going to go in with Constellation on my inner corner, which is sort of this like champagne-y pink, just because I want to see what the deal is. I'm curious. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. That might be, I don't go for like really extreme inner eye corners usually, but I like that. I think maybe I went too far. Maybe, I might have just ruined it. Did I? I can't tell, did I ruin it? These are really cool, and I think you can do a lot with both of these. They're two entirely different tones. They're both pretty warm toned, but this yellow is something I've never seen before. This sort of champagne pop-esque color is a bit more common, but I think a lot more wearable than this one seems. But I actually prefer this color, which I'm shocked by. I thought I would like this one a lot more than I do, and I like this one a lot more than I thought I was going to. Now, the rest of the stuff in the collection, we're gonna try out in a second. I am just going to curl my eyelashes, put on a little mascara, and then pop back in with some highlighter. Oh, and I'm gonna put on a little eyeliner as well. Gonna use my faithful, tried and true Tarteist, which I still have not used up, shockingly. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. Beautiful, stunning. I'm not gonna lie, I have swatched the highlighters because I was really excited about them, but these are the Super Shock Chic Pearlized highlighters. I'm gonna use On the Cusp because Fire seems a little more warm toned than I would typically use, so I'm gonna try my little cool sister over here, On the Cusp. I also love this packaging. I love the navy. It is very cute. Excuse me. Can I eat it? Can I bathe in it? Can I have sex with it? No. No. Gross. Gross. I can have sex with it on. Still gross. Oh. Oh dear. What? Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. And like on my Cupid's bow. This half of my face has just gotten like 10 times juicier and like, I wanna have sex with my own face. Oh my God. Honestly, if I had to say like my favorite things of this so far, I would say definitely the palette. I think this, if you have to get one thing from the collection, this is unbelievable, but this is so good. Colourpop can't make a bad Super Shock highlighter though. I've never tried one that I've hated. Now the last thing in the collection are the lipsticks, and I'm not gonna lie, looking at them, they are both colors that feel very Kathleen to me, but maybe something that I wouldn't typically wear. I'm gonna try What's Your Sign because it's more nude, it's up my alley. Scorpio Moon is actually really gorgeous. It's I don't even know how to describe this. It's like a warm toned burgundy, but this guy, little warm toned nude, or maybe it is cool toned. I'm bad at describing things. I'm gonna just pop this on and see how it looks. Oh. It's a lot more approachable than I thought it was. Yes. Also, if you haven't tried these Colourpop lipsticks, they're not that expensive and they're so good. They're a dupe for every MAC lipstick. Like, honestly, they remind me of MAC lipsticks so much, and they're so much cheaper. But that's What's Your Sign. It is delicious, it is juicy, it smells amazing. It's got that vanilla frosting scent. Devastated. I am so sad. I just fell in love with you. Skrill! Come here! What'd you think of my eyeshadow?
Very nice.
Come and look at it.
I like it.
Can you see where your Pisces is?
Sure.
What do you think it is? If you had to guess what color on my eye is yours.
Well, you told me what it is.
No, did I already
know
tell
what it
you?
is.
Do you feel like it's fitting for your personality to be this gregarious blue?
To be blue.
Yeah. It's more of a happy blue though. It's not like a sad blue. While we're here, let's just check my daily horoscope, because who's gonna stop me? Vivid dreams are likely to cause you to wake up feeling angry for no reason, Taurus. You might want to take a close look at your dreams and try to analyze them so you can understand the source of your anger and how best to get over it. Later today, some disconcerting news about money is likely to prove groundless, so don't get stressed out. That was fun. Joke's on you, horoscope. I have vivid, disturbing dreams every night. Big ups to Kathleen for making this palette once again. Loved everything in it, loved the colors. The lipsticks were surprisingly great. Like, I really, really love the tone of the nude. Scorpio Moon, I have not tried yet. Let's just swatch it real quick just to see what the deal is. Yeah, it is beautiful. Also Fire, which I have not tried yet. What's up? Oh, that's really pretty. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of this right here. So that's beautiful and so wearable. I did not think that would go with my skin tone. That's amazing. On that note, everything that I've said about all these signs and astrology, it's all for fun. I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything or try to get you to believe them or disbelieve them. I think it's fun to play with, and I think it's fun to talk about, and I think if you find ground in this, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. So keep doing you, girl. Keep reading your natal chart. Have a fun time. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I had such a fun time doing this. Thank you to Colourpop and Kathleen for sending that to me, but this was also non-spawn. I just loved this palette when I saw it online, and I was so excited to get it potentially. So I'm just glad that I got to play with it today. I'm about to go the rest of my day looking snatched as hell. So I'm very excited about that. If you want to see more content, videos, who knows what, with this theme, this palette, the idea of zodiac signs, we could do something like that. Also, let me know in the comments down below what your astrology sign is, if you know what your ascendant, whatever is, your moon is, like if you know all that stuff. let me know what it means to you, because I know a lot of people are really into this stuff and I find it really fascinating, and it can be scarily accurate in a lot of respects. So I don't know, I think it's fun to play around with. Leave me a like if you liked this, and especially if you're a Taurus. Us bull ladies gotta stick together. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye!